Taurus, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Taurus, in today's reading, I'm going to give you two of the Denise Lynn Oracle cards. Going to do your reading and then clarify it. So let us get started. Hello, Taurus. All right, Taurus. So whenever you see this reading, whether it's an old reading or a new reading, just know that it is going to be the right time for you to see this reading. Okay, so sorry, I'm getting a lot of messages right now and I'm like, what? Okay, all right, so let's do this. Taurus, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Taurus. Two cards for Taurus for their highest good. All right, so you have wandering path, enjoy the journey. Wow. So you're definitely going on a new direction, Taurus. So good for you. Anything goes. Wow. This is nice. Going in a new direction. So let's see what else is going on. You have impasse. Reflect and redirect your energy. So really try to clear your energy, okay? Try to get grounded. Stay high in your vibrational music, you know, listen to that, or go walking. Really keep your energy clear. Really keep your energy high, okay? Don't be negative. Don't be, you know, thinking bad thoughts. You know, try to shift your mindset, okay? Really change the direction of your energy. Reflect and redirect your energy. So go within. All right, so Taurus, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Taurus spirit. Taurus, 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 Taurus. All right, Taurus, let's see. One for the current. One for the situation. One for the past. For the what's hidden. What hopes and fears. One for the what you need to work on. What you need to I'm sorry, that was for what you need to do now. What you need to work on is this ending. Wow. One more card for the, I'm sorry, one for the outcome. Ooh, there's a lot going on here, Taurus. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. Okay. Alrighty. See this. All right. So you start off with the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is talking about, you know, having a lot of regret, you know, being disappointed in something. Something has disappointed you. We'll see why it's here, why you have the Five of Cups. Yeah, the Temperance card here for the situation. The Temperance card is talking about trying to keep everything balanced. You are very divinely guided, but you still need to keep everything balanced. You are on the right path. You have the Seven of Cups for the past, and the Seven of Cups is talking about that there is a decision that you were contemplating or you've made. So let's see what everything else says. Okay. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune here for the what's hidden. The Wheel of Fortune is talking about that there is a cycle that has closed. The wheel is turning in your favor. Things are going to start turning, you know, shifting. So wow. And then you have the Two of Pentacles here. You're trying to juggle everything, you know, trying to keep everything afloat, trying to make a decision also. So I do believe that the Seven of Cups here is a decision here. You need to start taking it easy. You have the Three of Cups here, and the Three of Cups for what you need to work on is, you know, the support. You know, maybe you need the support. You're looking for support, or you need to support others, or you know, maybe there's some kind of celebration coming through. I'm not sure. We'll see what the card, why it's there. You have the Ten of Swords for the what you need to work on, and there's an ending that came in or is going to come in very soon. So there's something that's going to shift and end. So maybe it's the obstacles that you're going through. Maybe you're going on a different path, because this is a new. When you have the Ten of Swords, you always it always goes back to a one. So there is a new cycle here, because not only do you have the Wheel of Fortune, but you have the Ten of Swords here. So that's a big ending here. And then you have the Eight of Swords for the outcome. I mean, yes, for the outcome. And the Eight of Swords, if you look at her closely, you know, she is loosely tied down. You know, she has rope around her, but she can easily get away. You know, but she doesn't want to. She doesn't move forward. She doesn't take her blindfold off. She's just like, because she doesn't want to deal with anything that's going on. She doesn't want to see what's going on around her. But we're gonna see why it's here, because it could be that you already went through this, but we'll see. But I feel like there's something here that you need to see. So let us clarify the cards and see what's going on. Taurus, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Five of Cups. Why is the Five of Cups here for Taurus? One more card. Wow. So you're definitely going through a lot of healing right now. You've been thinking about the past. You've been thinking about, you've been very nostalgic. You know, maybe you're disappointed in something. There's something here that, you know, maybe you're upset about something. You do have the Page of Swords here with the Five of Cups. Page of Swords is talking about that, you know, you could be going through this healing right now because things are changing for you. You know, they want you to leave this card. They want you to start focusing on other things than being disappointed and leaving the regret. They want you to leave that regret because you have so much of it. You're constantly thinking of the disappointment things that have happened in your life that you can't get around it. You know, there's opportunities around you. There's things that are coming in, but you're just not focused enough. You're very disconnected from it. You know, it's like, I hold on to this regret. I hold on to these decisions that I've made. And the thing is that you really need to try to move forward from that. Okay. I feel like you're very nostalgic, thinking about your childhood memories, or just thinking about family and memories that were there, you know, how it was and the way it was. You know, I feel like you're going through a healing also. With the Page of Swords, I feel like you're going to want to learn something new, or you do want to learn something new right now. I feel like you're very curious. You're having a lot of ideas, very inspired to do things. I feel like you're going to be able, that you need to communicate better, but you also need to speak your truth about things. Like, because when this card comes in, I feel like they're asking you, hey, you know, you need to speak up, speak the truth. You need to really see the truth and speak up the truth about things, you know, because there are a lot of times that you don't say anything. There are a lot of times that you just let things go by and you never speak about anything. You're just like, okay, you know, and then you just walk away. But you need to start speaking your truth and see the truth in things, okay? Oh, wow. I feel like you're also going to be learning something new. You have the Temperance card here. And why is the Temperance card here for Taurus? One more card. Wow. All right. So you do have the Knight of Cups here and the King of Pentacles. Okay. So you really need to really balance your finances. Okay. Is what I'm getting. You know, you're trying to establish yourself. You're trying to create that strong foundation, you know, but you really need to try to balance your finances. Like, really, you know, you can make the money and you can always have money, right? But you need to use them wisely also. I also feel with the Knight of Cups that you need to follow your heart, and you're not really following your heart. You need to have compassion for the people that have hurt you. You need to have forgiveness. You need to open your heart up. Okay. Try to balance that, because I feel like, you know, yes, you can have this wealth. You can have this wealth, right? Because you work hard for it, but you also need to open your heart, you know, and you need to use your finances wisely and follow your heart to what you want to create, to what you want to do. Because the King of Pentacles, he's also very wise. He knows how to make money, and that's you. It's a reflection of you. I'm smart, I'm wise, you know, it's the same thing, but I'm wise, I'm strong, I know how to create things, I know how to do things, you know, but you need to use your finances wisely. I also feel like you just need to follow your heart. There is going to be some kind of message coming through. So some kind of message coming in, and I feel like you just need to really follow your heart and have compassion and forgiveness with that message. I don't know what it's about, or it's just coming through that way. But you need to try to balance everything, and that means your emotions, your work, your career. I mean, well, same thing. Your career, your home, your family. You try to keep everything balanced. You are definitely on the right path, because you think that you're not on the right path, and you are. Okay. You're very divinely guided also, but just be calm and have patience for everything. You know, you want everything to just come in right off the bat, and it's not going to happen that way. Things come in the divine order. They're going to come in when it's time. And you need to have patience. You need to have patience for everything. Who you talk to, who you're speaking to, you know, like really have patience. You guys, be calm. Don't get angry right away. You know, really, really be calm and have patience, and try to keep everything balanced. You do have the Seven of Cups here for the past, and the Seven of Cups is talking about contemplating decisions, and you know, you're thinking about everything. You're trying to get everything. You're trying to bring everything in, and you know, it's great and all, but you need to be real with yourself. You need to be honest with all the decisions that you're making. Okay, and you really need to start looking out for yourself. You know, yes, it's okay to help everybody. It's okay to help your family. It's okay to help whoever, but you need to start taking care of yourself, and you need to start doing it now, okay? Because it's time. I don't know who that message was for, but it's somebody out there who needs to hear that. You have the Wheel of Fortune for what's hidden. And why is the Wheel of Fortune here? One more card. Good. Oh, okay. Ooh, okay. So you're definitely trying, you know, there's definitely an end of a cycle here. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is talking about that your luck is changing. You know, there's karma here. You don't need to be doing anything to anybody or anything. You know, the universe has your back, and it'll always come back. It always comes back to people, no matter what you say, okay? What anybody thinks, it always comes back. It may not be right there at that moment, but it does come back to them, okay? So I feel like that's a message for somebody, that they're angry, very angry. But there is an end of a cycle here for everyone. Your luck is changing for the better, but you're in your mind a lot. You're constantly in your mind thinking about, you're really constantly overthinking. I think that's why you have this card, to change your direction, the way you are thinking. Think positive in everything. Stop overthinking. Stop worrying about everything, you know, because things are going to fall into place if you let it. Just got to change your mindset. And then you have the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands is talking about, you know, out with the old, in with the new. New things are coming in. Fresh ideas, a new start is here. Okay, and that's something you're not seeing. So with that ending, with the Wheel of Fortune, the cycle is ending, but a new one is coming in right away. So it's very nice, very, very nice. You have the Two of Pentacles down here for what, the hopes and fears. And why is the Two of Pentacles here? One more card. Wow. There is unexpected news and messages coming through for you guys. Wow. Yeah, the Two of Cups and the Two of Pentacles here. So really pay attention, okay? Really start taking it easy also. You're trying to juggle everything. You're trying to make everything happen, and you're trying to juggle everything from your work, your finances, to your home, your family, and it's getting a lot to you, and you really need to start taking care of yourself. Start taking it easy. I feel like there's some kind of traveling here for you guys. I also feel like there is an offer coming in for you guys, but you need to really pay attention, okay? Really pay attention to everything that's going on in your life, and really pay attention to these decisions that are coming in. Also, with the Two of Cups, like I said, you know, there's an offer. I feel like you are going to have some kind of, there's an attraction here for somebody else. And also, I feel like there's a decision that you're trying to make. Follow your heart. Really follow your heart. News messages coming in. Really pay attention to the signs and trust your intuition on things, okay? Because you need to start using your intuition and start trusting it. Wow. They're also asking you to pay attention to these number signs, the signs that you're receiving, like the same numbers, the feathers, the coins, whatever it is. These are signs from the universe. These are signs from your spirit guides trying to guide you. So they're asking you to really look at that. You have the Three of Cups here for the what you need to work on. And why is the Three of Cups here? Okay, one more card. Wow, that's nice. Love that. Love it. Love it. Ooh, okay. Whew, okay. So you do, like I said, you do start off with the Three of Cups. I feel like there is some kind of celebration that you're coming, that's coming towards you. Excuse me. I also feel like you have a lot of support. I feel like you're gonna be getting together with community, friends, and family. Some people, there's like togetherness here, celebration. And I feel like with the Eight of Swords that you really need to take off this blindfold and really see things for what they are. Okay, like really, really see the truth in everything. Like, because for some reason, you hold back. You hold back a lot, and for some reason, you don't want. There's a lot of things that you don't want to handle. You don't want to speak about. You don't want to handle. You don't even want to see it. You just want to move on. And the thing is that you will move on, but this is something that you need to deal with. So, they're asking you to really take that blindfold off and start seeing what you need to see. Okay. I do feel like you do have a lot of support around you from friends and family. I feel like there's a new cycle coming in because it's already here. It shows it. You have the World card, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and then you have the Wheel of Fortune. That's like the wheel is turning. It's turning. It's here. So it's nice. It's very nice. Really look at everything, you guys. I keep getting this, that you're going to get some kind of offer, and you really need to pay attention to the little details. Okay. And then you have the Ten of Swords here for the what you need to work on. And why is the Ten of Swords here? One more card. Wow. Ooh, okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, so you do have the Ten of Swords here. And the Ten of Swords is talking about, being, Ten of Swords is talking about an ending, some kind of painful ending, some kind of situation that you were dealing with, but it has now come to an end. So something is coming in, something new is coming in. So just remember, like I said, this 10 will change into a 1 because you have it all in your reading. Okay, so just know that there is an ending. Something's going to come to an end. And then you have the Moon card, and the Moon card is saying, you're not really seeing things clearly, and you're very uncertain about what's going to happen in the future right now. You may be clouded, you may not be thinking straight, but because you need to go and clear your energy, you really need to shift your mindset. You really need to go take a walk, go meditate, whatever it is that you need to clear your mind, you need to start doing it. Okay, so you can see things clearly. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles is talking about patience. Stop trying to control everything. Just let everything fall into place. Go with the flow on this, okay? Really start going with the flow. Just let everything fall into place where it needs to. But there is an ending here, so just be prepared for something. When the Ten of Swords shows up, that means there's going to be a lot of more. It's going to hurt, some kind of ending's coming. So it could be some kind of obstacle, some kind of relationship, even a career. It could come to that, so just know that. But there is a new beginning, so be ready. So nice. And then you have the Eight of Swords. And why is the Eight of Swords here? Wow, one more card. That's crazy. All right, so good. I feel like, going through all this, that Eight of Swords, that you're going to start seeing things clearly now. I feel like you're going to be able to handle this Eight of Swords. Whatever it is, whatever it is that you didn't want to see, you're going to start seeing it. So just know that. There is that ending here. Your luck is changing for the better, so know that. And there's karma here. Karma is here, okay? So you don't need to get back at people on your own. You don't need to do anything. It may take a time for them to get karma, but it always comes back. So just know that. And then you have the King of Cups, and the King of Cups is saying that, you know, you're a very good person, very good listener, you know, but keep your emotions controlled, okay? Really balance them, really keep them, be calm about things, and really be patient with things, okay? Don't get out of control, and don't go and start, you know, cussing somebody out because you're in a bad mood or having a bad day. They're telling you to have control of your emotions and keep them balanced. Wow. All right, so Taurus, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. God bless.